All right, friends, it's 9 o'clock. We're going to get this party started. Good morning. Hello, welcome. If you're watching this on the recording, my name is Coach Anna from Fit Laguna and Fit El Pro. I'm happy to be here with you to bring you one final live stream on our co-op Zoom here. So if you guys want to join me for more Barre in the future, absolutely, you can go on the Get Fit app, and I coach oftentimes on Sundays. I have a Barre class at 9 a.m., so you can find me there. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with some marching in place. So come to the top of your mat, stack your palms up, relax your shoulders down your back. We're going to do a Pride playlist today. It's Pride Month, so bring on your joy and pride. Let's start with marching in place. Bring those knees up towards your chest. Good. Draw the belly button in, nice and tight. Beautiful. Now send your arms up by your sides, biceps by your ears. Strong through your core. Deep breaths in. And let's add a pull down with the arms. Squeeze your elbows down by your sides. And let's twist through our torso. Bring it up and over. Knee to opposite elbow. Beautiful job. All right, last bit of marching here. We're going to take it back to center. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down to your mat in a tabletop on your hands and knees. We're going to do a little quad raise. Right arm, left leg lifts up and down. Good. Lift. And lift. Give me 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Switch sides. Left arm, right leg. Lift. Lower. Good. Keep that belly button in tight. Strong through your abs. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your right arm out. Left leg back. Bird dog. Crunch knee to elbow. Extend and crunch. Nice work. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it over. Other side. Extend and crunch. Nice work. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Let's take it on to one side. Hi, Vic. Welcome. Open up to a side plank. Reach your arm up high. Exhale, thread the needle underneath. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, under. 2 more like that. Exhale, reach. Inhale, overhead, roll through center. Come on to that opposite side. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach up and under. Last 2. Last one on this side. Come back to your plank in forearm plank. We're going to drop the knees one at a time down to the mat. Pedaling those feet. Back and forth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold in your plank. We're just going to tip the hips side to side. Tip right, tip left. Good. Now tip to center. Down that center line. Tip for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold in your plank. Squeeze your glutes. Press away from your mat. Lengthen through your neck. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Press up into a tabletop. Let's do a little cat-cow stretch. Drop your belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. One more time like that. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round it out. And relax it to a neutral spine. Go ahead and flip it on over to your backside. Come into a boat hold. You can be in that supported boat hold with your hands behind your thighs. You can float your feet. We're gonna extend one leg out, then the other. So legs can be down. You can have the feet resting. Extend one, then the other. or float the legs. Good. Just warming up those core muscles. Extend, extend. You got it. Last 3, 2, 1. Keep one leg extended. We're gonna lift and lower. Lift, lower. Excellent. Hold on to it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Lower, lift. Straighten that leg. Squeeze the top of your thigh. Excellent. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Lower down to your back. Keep your shoulder blades off the floor. Float your legs in rooftop. Let's bicycle crunch it back and forth. Elbow to opposite knee. Twist. Nice work, you guys. Hang on to it. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center. Extend the legs overhead. Lower them down to your challenge point. Pump your arms at your sides. Keep your shoulders lifted. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Plant your feet. Lift your hips off the mat for 4 counts and lower slow. Beautiful job. Lift them up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Last time. Hold it at the top. Bridge marches. Keep your hips lifted. March one leg, then the other. Good. Nice control with your core muscles. Stay strong. 4 more times here. 3, 2, last one. Walk the feet a little closer to the seat. Lift and lower your heels. Lift and lower. Keep your hips elevated. Lift the heels and lower. You got it. Almost there. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it at the top. Just pulse it up. This is it. Pulse up, up. Stay with me. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Send your left leg out long. Bring your right knee towards your chest. On your exhale, take that knee over to the left side of your mat, keeping your right shoulder down. Big inhale. Exhale into your twist. And then take it back to center. Switch sides. Send your right leg straight. Bring your left knee towards your chest. On your exhale, take it over to the right side of your mat, keeping your left shoulder on the mat. Stay here for a deep breath in. And exhale. All right, take it back to center. Bring both knees towards your chest. Rock yourself up into a seated position. Place your hands behind you. Shift your hips back and lift the seat off the floor for tricep dips. Balance. You can keep your seat on the mat and just bend the elbows as you come back and up. So 2 options. Try to lift that seat off the floor. Good. Bring it right next to your hands. Scoot that booty close to your hands. You got it. 4 more. 3, 2. Take it to the right side only. Just pulse. Lifting that left hip up to the side. Pulse. Good. Now to the right side. Lift your other hip up. Sorry, I meant to the left. Lift your right hip up. Pulse. Pulse. Now take it center. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Flip it over for a child's pose stretch. Bring your big toes together. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Sink your seat back towards your heels. Reach your arms long in front of you. Deep breath in. And exhale, walk your hands back over to the right side. Bump the hips to the left, stretching all along that left side body. On your next exhale, walk the hands back through center. Take them off to the left side. Bump the hips out to the right. Deep breath in. Take it back to center. 1 more breath here. On your exhale, make your way to standing. Find your light set of weights. Grab a sip of water if you need it. We'll go ahead and start in the center of your mat. Excuse me. Grab those weights. Sorry, my voice is really raspy. I'm trying to be as loud as I can. All right, step your feet as wide as your mat. Lower down in that wide second. Elbows in close to the body, chest lifted, bicep curls. Good. Knees press back towards your pinky toes. Curl up, extend. Really think about those bicep muscles that you're working. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze. 2 more lifts. Last one, hold in 90 degrees. Squeeze in, open. So you're rotating through your shoulders. Elbows are still bent to 90 degrees. Squeeze in, open. Good. 2 more like that. Last one here, hold it. We're gonna float out to the side. Back in. Float it out. Squeeze it in. Nice job. Squeeze in. Float out. Last time in. Last time out. Hold it here. Bend, reach. Little tiny micro bend through your elbow. Big reach out to the side. Keep those arms lifted to shoulder height. Reach, reach. Maybe sink your seat another inch. Hold the reach. We're gonna squeeze the arms together with the elbows straight and then open it back out. Nice and controlled. Yes, slow it down. Squeeze in, open. Think about squeezing your chest muscles as you bring the weights together. Open, back together. Last one, we're gonna keep it here. Bend the elbows to 90 degrees, alternating muscle ups. Little tiny pulses. One arm, then the other. Great work, girls. Squeeze those abs nice and strong. Good. Now both arms at the same time. Pulse it. Up and up. Bend your knees a little deeper. Sink that seat a little lower. Pulse it up and up. Stay with me. Keep breathing. Pulse it up and up. I know, it's burning. Stay with me, we're almost there. Get ready for a change, it's coming. Pulse, up and up. You got this. All right, we're gonna heel toe the feet together. Hinge forward, bent over rows with your palms facing up. Row and row, so your elbows are lifting behind you. Squeeze through your lat muscles. Hold at the top, pulse it up and up. Keep it here. Pulse, pulse. Get ready. We're doing those tricep kickbacks. Here we go. Kick back, bend, kick back, and bend. Nice job, girls. Stay with it. Extend, bend. 2 more extensions. Hold the extension, pulse it up. Palms still facing the floor. Backs of the hands lifting high. Backs of your arms are squeezing tight. Pulse it up, up. Hold at the top. Rotate the wrists up and down. Rotate, rotate. Just through those wrists. Good, try to keep your arms lifted to the same height. You got this. Hold the palms facing up. Squeeze in, squeeze in. Squeeze, squeeze. You have 1 change left. Stay with me. Squeeze, squeeze. Hold the squeeze in, just pulse it up. This is it. Pulse up, pulse up. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Set your weights to the side. Grab a quick drink. Meet me back at the center of your mat for some arm stretches. We'll get ready for thigh work. So when you're ready, take a big deep breath in. Inhale, open the chest wide. Exhale, take 1 arm across the front of the body, forearm to forearm. Drop your shoulder down away from your ear. Maybe get a few wrist circles. And then on your exhale, gently release it. Take it overhead. Reach the fingertips down your spine. Lift your elbow towards the ceiling. Take your opposite hand, gently guide that elbow a little higher up, lengthening through your tricep muscles. And And on your exhale, release, switch over to that other side. Opposite arm comes across the front of the body. Drop your shoulder down away from your ear. Deep breath in. Exhale. Release it, take it overhead. Tricep stretch. Fingertips reach down your back. Elbow lifts and lengthens. Reaching for the ceiling. And gently release. Bring your hands in front of you, interlace the fingers, flip your palms out to the center of the room, and then round your upper back, chin to chest. On your exhale, gently release, swim your hands back behind you, clasp the fingers behind you as you open up your chest, lift your chin, gaze towards the ceiling. And gently release. We're going to shift all of our weight into one foot. So if you need your support, it's there for you. Kick the right foot up. Catch the instep of your foot. Press out into your hand. Pull back with your fingertips. If you want to let go of your support and check out your balance, option to hinge forward here. Kick out into that hand just a little bit more. Warm up those thighs. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. Switch on over to that other side. Do a little dance on your way there. Catch the instep of your left foot. Kick out into your hand. Pull back with your fingertips. Option to press it out as you hinge forward. Kick out just a little bit more. Make it fired up for 3, 2, 1, and release it down. All right, friends, our first side exercise is going to be a little fun, a little different. We're doing a 4th position. We're going to turn our backside to our support. So usually in 4th position, we come profile or facing. We're going to do it a little fun. So backside about this distance away. Start in a 1st position turnout. Heels together, toes apart. Step your right foot forward so that the heel of your right foot is aiming towards your arch of your left foot about 6 inches in front. Raise both heels off the floor really high. Bend your knees. Sink your seat down. From here, we're just going to start with that pulse. Switch up my music here. So we're just going to pulse down. You want to have your back nice and neutral through your spine. So you're not arching your back and sticking your chest forward. You're not leaning into your support. You're straight up and tall. Heels are lifted. I'll turn just slightly here so you can see how far apart my feet are. Not that far. 4 to 6 inches. Pulse down and down. Good. Nice posture. Shoulders relaxed. Hands are just gently resting here. We're going to add a press back through the knees. So it's 1 pulse, 1 press back. 1 pulse, 1 press back. So tiny pulse down, tiny press back through your knees. Squeeze those muscles as you press back. Great job. 1 pulse down, 1 press back. Strong through your ab muscles. Good job. 1 pulse, 1 press back. 1 pulse, 1 press back. Stay with it. Next change, stay low in your pulse. We're gonna tip the hips side to side. Tip right, tip left. Side, side. Crunching through those obliques. We're gonna change it up a little here. We're gonna tip to one side, then tip center, then tip to the other side. Here we go. So tip right, tip center, tip left, tip center. One side, center, other side, center. Lots of focus and coordination here. As long as you're thinking about contracting your ab muscles, you're winning. Stay with me. Side, center, side, center. Keep it up. You got it. All right, next change. Hold it center. We're just gonna pulse down. Pulse down. Back to that pulse. Next change coming up, that front leg is gonna lift and lower. So here you may need your support a little bit more, but try to hold yourself up with your core. Here we go. We're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. Yes. Try to keep that back heel lifted. If you need to lower it, you totally can. Lift. Lift. Last change. Hold at the top. Just pulse it. Up and up. Bend that standing leg a little deeper. You got this. Hold on to it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently lower that leg down. Give those legs a little second to recover. Reset. Roll your shoulders back and down. Heels together, toes apart. Still about fist distance away. Now we're going to step the left foot forward. Heel aiming towards the arch of your right foot. Lift the heels off the floor. Bend the knees, sink it low, and go ahead and start with that pulse. Good. So right away, tune in with your core muscles here. Lift your hips towards your ribs so you're strong through your abs. Nice work. Just stay with that pulse. Down, down. Big deep breaths in and out. You got it, girls. We're gonna stay with the pulse. Add a press back. One pulse, one press back, one pulse, one press back. Good job. Pulse down, press back. Hang on to it. Good. Really keep those heels lifted. Shoulders relaxed. Crown of the head lifts high. Good posture. Keep that chin lifted just slightly. One pulse, one press back. All right, we're gonna take it to those tips, side to side. Tip right, tip left. Just side to start with. Side, side. Think crunch through your side body. Think lift through your hip points. All right, here we go. We're gonna make it one tip to one side, center, side, center, side, center, side, center. Good. Just like a little fun dance move, because why not? Good. Side, center, side, center. Almost there. Hang with me. Maybe get a little lower. Side, center, side, center. Stay center. We're just gonna pulse down. Pulse down. Get ready for that lift. Stay with me. You got this. We're not here for long. Pulse. Down. Down. Try to keep that back heel lifted. We're gonna lift and lower the front leg. Here we go. Lift it up. Lower. Lift. Lower. Good control. Don't let it flop down. Lower. Lift. Nice and strong. Hold the lift at the top. This is it. Just pulse. Up and up. Good. Keep breathing. You're almost there. A little higher. Hold on to it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower that leg down. Awesome job. Grab your ball if you've got one. We're gonna bring it between our legs, just above our knees. So right between those inner thighs. This exercise, we're keeping the feet parallel. We're gonna turn and flip it around, face our support, about forearms length away, hands gently resting. We're only gonna lift our heels 1 inch off the floor this time. Sink your seat down just like you're sitting in a chair. I want you to get nice and low as you can go, while still balancing on those toes, but heels are just 1 inch lifted, and just squeeze that ball to start with. So just squeeze. Good, right away, check in with your form. Make sure your crown of your head is lifting up towards the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxed, chin is lifted just slightly. Low rib cage is pulled in. Hips are lifting up towards your ribs. And as you squeeze that ball, think about your inner thigh muscles. That's what we're working on here, as well as the tops of our thighs for balance. If you want, you can play with your balance even more and take your hands off your bar or chair. Get as low as you can, just squeeze that ball. Good, just squeeze, squeeze. Keep breathing. Get a little lower. You got it. All right, we're gonna add a tip. So it's one squeeze, one tip. Here we go. Squeeze, tip, squeeze, tip. Lots of standing ab work today. One squeeze, one tip. Good job, girls. One squeeze, one tip. Hang on to it. Hold the squeeze, hold the tip. Just pulse down. Pulse down. Down. Make your tailbone shoot towards the floor so your back should be flat up against an imaginary wall as you pulse down. Keep breathing. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Pulse. Pulse. Keep a tight squeeze on your ball. We're going to lift and lower the heels. Stay low. Lift. Lift. Good. Shifting that weight towards the tops of your thighs every time you lift your heels up. And up. Good. Keep breathing. Stay strong. Stay with me. Lift. And lift. Push through it. You got this. Couple more here. Lifting and lowering just your heels. Keep your seat low. All right. Keep those heels lifted high. Get low. Just squeeze that ball. Just squeeze. Just squeeze. Try to pop your ball. Good. Maybe get your feet a little closer together. Heels a little higher. Squeeze that ball super tight. Hold the squeeze. We're going to take it down for 2. Up for 2. Lower, down, down, up, up. Down for 2, up for 2. Good. Squeeze that ball. Make those legs shake. Down for 2, up for 2. Last time down. Stay low. Just pulse down. I know, I know. We're going to add a squeeze on that ball at the same time. Pull, squeeze. Pull, squeeze. This is it, though, you guys. I promise. We're doing our stretches after this. Pull, squeeze. Pull, squeeze. Little lower. Hang in there. We got 16 more counts. Yes, you can. Pull, squeeze. Pull, squeeze. Good. Breathe with me. Get a little lower. Squeeze a little tighter. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh my goodness. Go ahead and set that ball to the side. Take a moment here. Catch your breath. Grab a sip of water. You guys did amazing. Come all the way down to your mat. Meet me in a tabletop on your hands and knees. And we'll take a much needed stretch. Take a big generous step forward with your left foot. Keep your right knee on the mat. Lift your chest, peel your left hip crease back, and then press forward into that right hip flexor. Bring your fingertips on the floor in front of you, either straddling that front foot, or you can bring one on the inside if you need to. Lift your chest. Exhale, walk your fingertips back. And then inhale, spiral your right arm up towards the ceiling. Open up your chest. Gaze follows your fingertips. On your next exhale, take it into your twist. Come upright. Press your palms together. Twist as you hook your right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Give that upper torso a nice, generous twist. And then take it back to center line. Bend the back knee. Draw the heel in towards the seat. Make sure you take all the pressure off your kneecap here. If it's available to you, you can swim that left hand back behind you. Grab onto the top of your right foot and draw that heel in a little closer for a nice deep quad stretch. And then gently release the foot back down. Rock back on your front heel. Keep your hips square, your front foot flexed as you lean forward. Giving the back of the leg a nice, beautiful stretch. And then point the toes down deep in the stretch. From here, we'll press ourselves back up into a tabletop. Bring your left knee to the mat. Right foot steps forward generously. Peel that right hip crease back. Chest lifts as you press forward, stretching that left hip flexor. Bring the fingertips to the mat. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale to walk the fingertips back. Inhale, spiral your left arm up towards the ceiling. Open up the chest. On an exhale, come into your twist. Hands pressed together. Left elbow hooks onto the outside of your right thigh as you generously twist through your torso. And then rotate it back to center line. Bending the back knee, drawing the heel in towards your seat. If it's available to you, reach back around with that right hand this time and bring that heel in a bit closer. And then gently release the foot back down. Rock back on your front heel, square up your hips, foot is flexed. Point the toes down, deepen your stretch. From here, we'll make our way into our standing pyramid stretch. Plant your right foot up in front of you. Draw your left foot up behind. Nose towards your right knee, fingertips on the floor. Walk forward on the fingertips, hips stay square as you raise your left heel up towards the ceiling and pulse that seat muscle for 3, 2, and 1. Float your left foot down to meet up with your right foot. Step your right foot back, nose towards your left knee. Fingertips stay on the mat as you walk forward, kicking that right foot up behind you, squeezing through the bottom of your seat. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Float your right foot down and out to the side. Quarter turn of that left foot. Wide leg forward fold. Interlace your hands, grabbing onto your opposite elbow. Rock gently side to side. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, generously bend through your knees. Slowly roll yourself up, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then roll the shoulders up and back at the top. Okay, here we go. We're gonna grab our ball for this first seat exercise and come to the bar with our arms crossed over in a semi-fold over. Place the ball behind your right knee and then open up that hip. So you're turning out in a turn out. Your toe is pointed and your knee is lifting up towards hip height. Shoulders stay square as your hip opens up. So open through the hip, square through the shoulders, toe pointed, ball behind the knee. And we're gonna start with that full lift and lower. So we're in that attitude turnout. Hands are gently resting. Core is nice and strong here. Here we go. Squeeze that ball as you lower down and lift. Lower and lift. Make sure you're not locking out your standing leg knee. It has a nice soft bend to it. Lift and lift, using the side seat as we lift and lower. Keeping that ball right there. Remember, if you don't have a ball or if your ball runs away from you, just let it go. It's not worth chasing after it. Lower, lift, lower, lift. 2 more lifts. Now hold it at the top. Just pulse up and up. Check in with your back. Make sure you're not feeling an achy sensation. You want your back nice and flat, not arching. Because your abs are so strong, it's keeping your back in line. Good. Pulse up and up. Make those pulses as small as you can. Squeeze through that side seat. Pulse up and up. Next change, we're gonna make some big circles with that knee. Circle up and around. Good. Circle up and around. Don't let the knee drop too low. You're just making that big circle as you hover it. Nice work. Woo, and reverse, other way. Circle around. Great control. Good, those muscles are working deep. They're controlling this move, making it super slow. And hold it center. We're gonna just float that leg back, press back. So float it towards the back wall. Keep the toe pointed, press back and back. Good job. Don't forget to keep your shoulders square and your hips open. Add a pulse up. 1 press back, 1 pulse up. Press back, pulse up. Great work, girls. We're almost there. Press back, pulse back. Press back, pulse up. All right, hold it centered. Just up, up, hold. Up, up, hold. You got it. 1 more change. Up to tempo. This is it. Pulse up, pulse up. Now he's going to talk about his cat, and that's how you know the song's almost over. Hang on. Here it comes. Pulse up. Pulse it up. This song is so silly. All right, hold on to it. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower it on down, remove that ball, set it to the side, grab your loop band. We're gonna step through that loop band with both feet, working the same side, so don't forget, we're staying on that right side. Place it just above your knees, and we're gonna be in an upright position. So both hip points are facing this bar or chair, hands gently resting, feet are straight down from your hips, so hip width apart with those feet. Bend the right knee, the same one that we just worked, slightly bend through your left knee, and we're just gonna press back with that heel. Let me just skip back to the beginning of this song. There we go. Press it back. Press it back, good. So nice, generous bend through that front knee. Squeezing through the bottom of your seat. As you press back, press your hips forward. So maybe you won't come back as far, but you're in alignment. That's way more important. Good, squeeze that seat muscle as you press back. And back, shoulders stay relaxed. Chin up, chest up, hold the press back, just pulse it. Back, back, pulse, pulse. Beautiful. Pulse back and back. Hang on to it. Keep those hips pressing forward. Squeezing through your hamstring and your seat muscle. Little baby pulses back and back. Next change, we're gonna relax the knee, relax the ankle so that leg is neutral to get back to that full range. So slightly bending through the knee, but not fully straight and not fully bent. So it's a more of like dead weight through your leg. Your ankle is neutral. It's not flexed or pointed. It's just hanging there. Your seat muscles doing all the work here to move that leg back through space. Keep the hips pressed forward. Good. Full press back. Shoulders stay relaxed. Keep breathing deeply, back all the way. Don't let this knee come in front of your standing leg knee. That standing leg is bent nice and deep. 2 more presses. Hold it back there, just pulse it. Back and back. Don't let the lower back arch. Keep pressing forward with the hips. Good job, press it back and back. Hang in there, girls. Stay with me, keep pressing back and back. Good, don't stop breathing. Just pulsing back and back. For this next one, we're gonna hinge forward slightly, straighten the leg all the way, point the toe, lower down, and lift. Lower, lift. Good, make your leg as straight as you can. Point that toe. We're not here as long. Keep it straight and long and lifted, just pulse it up and up. This is it, last change. Pulse up, up. Make your leg just a little straighter. Squeeze that seat muscle a little tighter. Pulse and pulse. Relax those shoulders. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Remove your band. Take a quick moment here if you want to do a little 7 stretch. Hold on to the back of your chair or your support. Press your seat towards the back wall. Lengthen your spine. And then slowly come back upright. Okay, my friends, we got to do the other side. So we knew that was coming. Go ahead and grab your ball. Come back into our right side Fred position. So ball comes behind your left knee this time. Hands crossed over. Turn out, so shoulders square, hip turned out, toe pointed, knee bent, and we're gonna start with that lift and lower. I'm gonna just get the right song. Here we go. He's gonna tell us how sexy he is again. All right, squeezing that side seat, lower and lift, lower and lift. Remember that standing leg has that nice big bend in it. So yes, you're gonna feel it there in that standing leg. But I want you to be so strong that you're focusing more on your side seat and your abdominal muscles. lift, and lift. Great work, you guys. Keep that hip open. Knee lifts up towards hip height. Keep it there, just pulse it up and up. Really open up through that hip, but don't let the back arch. So keep a nice flush lower back. Pulse up and up. Good work. Remember, if that ball bounces away from you, just let it go. It's not worth chasing after. It's just there for a little reminder to keep your form. Pulse it up and up. Good, keep breathing. All right, next change, we're gonna take it into those big circles. Remember, these are big, but they're very controlled. So you're slowing it down, making a big giant circle, like about the size of a beach ball with your knee. Bring it up and around. And down slowly. And let's reverse it, other way. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. Good, just a little bit more with those circles. Hang on to it. Yes, you should feel this in your waistline. Right up through that side body. All right, final circle, hold it center, lift it up, up, hold. 2 lifts, hold. 2 lifts, hold. Oh no, I forgot, we're going back. I was like, wait a minute, that's not time for that yet. Float back, float back, float back. Now up, up, 1 press back, 1 lift up, 1 press back, 1 lift up. Sorry guys, I'm getting ahead of myself. I get so excited. Press back, lift up, press back, lift up, press back, lift up. Now next change, we're ready for that up, up, hold. Hold it center, here we go. Up, up, hold. Up, up, hold. This is it, last change, up to tempo. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. I think I got all over the place with that one. So as long as you were still moving and holding it, you're doing great. Go ahead and step through that band with both legs. Bring it just above your knees. Last standing exercise, I promise. Hip points are both pointing towards your support. Straight down are your feet. Hands gently resting, slightly bend through the knees. Lift your left leg up behind you. Bend the knee all the way to 90 degrees. Flex the foot and drive it right back behind you. There we go. Let me restart this song. If it will let me. Ba-ba, ba-ba. There we go. Full press back. Press it back. So remember, your standing leg is nicely bent and your back leg does not come in front of it. It stays back behind. Your hips are pressing forward, so your back is flat against an imaginary wall. Good. Press back and back. Feel this in your hamstring and your seat muscle. Good. Now hold the press back. Just pulse. Just pulse. Make it a tiny micro movement. So you're already pressed back to your furthest point. You're just pressing back half an inch more. Back and back. Tiny pulses. Controlled move. Press. Press. Lift your hips towards your rib cage here. So strong through your core. Press back. Press back. All right, let's take it to that soft bend. Relaxed ankle. Full press back. So the knee's not fully straight or fully bent. Just about halfway straight. Press it back. Good, relax through your ankle. Just tighten through your seat muscle. All the way back. Excellent. Hold it, press back, just pulse it. Just pulse it back. And back. You guys are doing so good. We're almost there. Relax your shoulders, press it back and back. Next change, we're gonna lean forward slightly back into that semi-fold and straighten the leg all the way, point the toe, take it right into a full range lift and lower. Here we go, take it down and up. Nice control. Lift and lower. Hips stay square. Don't let that hip open up. Good. Remember, if you need a little guidance with squaring up your hips, your extended leg, you want to dial those big toes in just slightly. So think about turning in rather than turning out. Last change, hold it at the top. This is it. Just pulse it up. Straight and long, strong through the back of your legs, strong through your seat, strong through your abs. Relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Keep that standing leg slightly bent. You're almost there. Keep pulsing up and up. A little straighter, little higher. Yes, you can. Here we go. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. All right, go ahead and take your band off, set it aside. Before you come down to the mat, bring your weights next to you. We're using those for our ab work today. So go ahead and find your weights. We'll also grab the ball for abs if you like that behind your lower back for a little extra support. All right, so come all the way down to the mat. Let's do our seat stretches. Oh my goodness, lower all the way down. Cross your right ankle over your left knee, keeping both feet flexed. We're gonna bring the legs in towards us. You can use your right elbow to press out generously on that right knee. If you wanna add a little rock side to side, you go for it. Just make sure that you're relaxing everything on your body so that you can focus on the stretch here through your seat. So you're not scrunching your neck or clenching your jaw or crossing your eyes and being angry at me. You can feel those feelings, but relax your body. It'll do you favors. Deep breath in, exhale, release it nice and gentle. Good. Stay here for one more breath. In and out. And then when you're ready, go ahead and unwind those legs and switch on over to that other side. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Keep your feet flexed as you gently bring your legs in towards you. Deep inhale and exhale into your stretch. Remember, one side might be a little tighter than the other, so just be gentle with yourself and make any changes to the stretch that you need to adapt it to your body, because everyone's body is different. Some of us have very flexible open hips, some of us do not. So you have to approach this in a way that you're being very gentle to yourself and giving yourself lots of grace. Just only stretch as far as you can. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, maybe stretch a teeny weensy bit more. And then gently release. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Rock yourself up to seated. Send your legs out in front of you. Cross your right ankle over your left one. Inhale to reach tall. Exhale, forward fold. And then slowly roll back up, switch sides. Cross your left ankle over the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. And then slowly roll it back up to seated. Okay, here we go. Let's do some ab work. I'm gonna move my bar out of my way and grab my ball. So for our seat work, you wanna have one weight on either side of you to start with. We're gonna be in that high C curve. So bring your ball behind your lower back. Place it just between the seat, or the sacrum and the floor. Grab onto the backs of your thighs. Inhale, lift your chest. And then exhale, scoop your tailbone under. So you're coming into that high C curve. We're gonna bring the weight straight out in front of us. And go ahead and start. As soon as that music starts, we're gonna do a full range back and up. So all the way back, all the way up. Relax the shoulders. So you're holding the weights, but you're not scrunching your shoulders. So your shoulders are working here, but we don't want to scrunch through our traps or scrunch our neck muscles up. Spread your toes out. So you're really gripping the mat with your toes, especially if you're barefoot like me. You can really grip that mat. Lean it back and up. Good. All right, hold it back and just pulse it back and back. Nice job. Good. Pulse back and back. Good work. Go get that toy, Miko. Nope, she's back already. She never gives up. Pulse it back and back. All right, hold it here. We're gonna alternate arms overhead. So one arm up, then down, then the other. Good, try to keep your chest at the same position so you're not lifting the chest up as you lift the arm. Lean back, good, yes. Up and up. Now we're gonna lift the right arm up, then pulse back, up, lift the left arm, pulse back and up. Right arm lifts, pulse back and up, left arm lifts. Excellent, back and up. Now both arms overhead. We're gonna come back and up. Good, try to keep those arms up. Awesome, good control. Those abs should be shaking a little. Keep breathing. All right, hold it back there, just pulse it back. We're almost done here. Pulse back and back. Try to get those biceps by your ears. Back and back, you got it. All right, bring your arms down in front of you. We're gonna pull back like a bow, center, and then switch sides. So we're alternating sides here. Pull it back, just like you're drawing a bow. Back. And back, stay with it. Pull back and center. Really lean back as you pull. Awesome, let's do one more time on each side. Excellent. Now take it back on one side and just hold it here. Pulse into it, pulse, pulse. Good job, pulse, pulse. And switch it, other side, pulse it back. Pulse back and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remove those weights, set them aside. Remove your ball, lower all the way down. Keep your shoulder blades lifted, legs in rooftop. We're gonna tap one foot down and then the other. Good. Tap and tap. You can stay alternating or take it to both legs at the same time. We're almost there. Tap down and up and down. Good, hang in there. Last one down. Take it all the way down. Let's do a full body stretch. Point your toes, reach your arms overhead. I'm gonna skip to our next song while we do our little stretch because it has a long intro. All right, for our back dancing, stay here. Let's do a little stretch. Full body stretch. For our back dancing, you'll need your loop band. On your exhale, go ahead and float your arms down by your sides. Find your loop band, step through with both feet. Bring it just above those knees. And let's go ahead and step the feet nice and wide for a wide second position. So your heels are on the mat and your toes are turned out off the mat. Shimmy your shoulder blades together so your chest is open. Press your hips all the way up to the top and just press out through those knees. Press and press. Good, so feet are flat to the floor. Just the heels are on their mat. We're working on that side seat area here. Press out and out. Excellent. Press out and out. Good, last little bit of work here. Press back, press back. All right, let's add a pulse up. One press, one pulse. One press back, one pulse up. Nice work. Make sure your core muscles are really strong here, supporting your back as you lift up. All right, we're gonna tip the hips side to side. Tip right, tip left. Side to side. Lots of hip tips today, huh? I was going a little tip crazy. Getting a little tipsy. Side, so, sorry, I couldn't help myself. When there's a good pun joke, I gotta make it. Side to side. Good, side to side with those tips. Hang on to it. Keep pressing into that band. We're gonna take it just to one side with that tip. Here we go, just to one side, just tip to that left side only. Side, single side. Now tip to the right side only, right side only. Good, keep pressing out through that band. Hang on to it. We're gonna do what we did in our seat exercise. So one side, center, other side, center. One side, center, side, center. Good. Stay focused. Burn out those seat muscles. All right, hold it center. Come up onto your tippy toes. Walk your feet a little closer towards your seat and just press out through those knees. Press out and out. Make sure your chin has a little space here between your chests. You're not scrunching through your neck. Add a pulse up. One press, one pulse. One press, one pulse. Good, make those legs shake. Press out, pulse up. If your legs aren't shaking, squeeze all those muscles just a little tighter. Make everything shake here. This is it, last minute of hard work. Press out, pulse up. Now let's do that side to side. One side, other side. Side to side. Let's add in that center tip. So it's one side, center, side, center, side, center. Stay with it. Right side, center, left side, center. We're almost there, girls. We've got one more change left. Side, center, side, center. Hold it center. Just pulse it up and up. This is it. Last one. Pulse up. Pulse up. If you want to, you can add a press out at the same time. I will not stop you. Pulse press, pulse press. This is it. You guys hang in there. 16 more counts. Yes, you can do this. Pulse press, pulse press. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You're almost there. A little higher. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly take it all the way down to the mat. Oh my goodness. So good, so good. Go ahead and remove that band. Let's do our final stretches. Woo! That was a whole lot of action. All right, go ahead and place that loop band around the arch of your right foot. Send your left leg long on the mat. Generously bend your right knee in towards your shoulder, flexing that foot. Press into the band as you work towards lengthening out through the back of your leg. Take a few moments here to stretch. No matter what else you got to do today, you can spend these 2 minutes stretching with me, I promise. You won't miss out on anything. And go ahead and let that leg flow over to the right side. Keep pressing into the band. On your exhale, cross the midline, take it over to that right side. Turn the toes in just slightly so you feel that stretch on the outside of your leg. And return it back down center line. One more time, a little deeper, a little longer through your stretch. And then go ahead and float your left foot up to meet your right foot. Exchange the band. Place it around the arch of your left foot. Send your right leg out long. Generously bend through your left leg. Flex your foot and press into that band, keeping it nice and tight. Let's let that leg float out to the left side. On your exhale, cross it over the midline. Dial the toes in just slightly. And stretch on the outside of that leg. And take it back down center line. Relax through the back of your leg. One more nice deep stretch. And gently release. Set the band aside. Draw your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees in and move around as much as you want. You can rock side to side. You can do some circles. So I mentioned this at the beginning of class, and I'm going to say it one more time. This is our last online Zoom class on this format. If you want to join me for online classes for Barre still on Sunday mornings, you can do the HQ location on your app if you're a current Kai member. just change your location to HQ live stream if you already have it set to Laguna or Elk Grove or another location. Let's rock up to see it. And then you can go on there and schedule an online class with Get Kaya Fit. It's free with your membership. It's included with your regular Kaya membership. So if you want to join me on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m., if you like doing online barre, it will still be around. Let's take it into a side bend. Just check, and it should have my name on there. If you look on Sunday morning, if my name is on there, then that means it's me teaching. So you can join me on a Sunday. Or there's also the library you can access. Let's rotate that torso. I've got 2 years worth of not only me, but Coach Tiffany as well, which is awesome. You get both of us on live stream to have at your fingertips on the YouTube playlist. So if you don't have that and you're a current Kaya member, text me and I will get it to you. Or text your coaches if you're not at the Laguna and Elk Grove studio. Big side bend. I just don't want to leave anybody stranded. This is our last class together. I don't want to be like, now what? Or you can join me in person. We will be at the Laguna Gym at 9 a.m. on Wednesday mornings, starting on June 8th. So join me in person for in-person barre. Bend those knees generously. Grab onto the bottoms of your feet or your ankles or your calves. Straighten out your knees as much as you can. So fear not, there's always options. There's still Saturday morning at 8:30 at the gym as well. Point your toes down, inhale, reach up, exhale, fold. Beautiful work. Oh, and 5 a.m. on Wednesdays. But you know, if you're on here, you probably don't do 5 a.m. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been my pleasure to guide you through this pandemic of live stream bars. It's also my pleasure to join you back at the gym. So, yay!